So let us see the first problem. Let me import it from here. G. First problem. Okay. Uh, a body of mass 5 kg is moving with velocity 2 meter per second. Calculate its linear momentum. Do it. Nothing. Linear momentum. One line, one formula. Do it quickly. Linear momentum equal to mass into velocity. Mass is 5 kg multiplied by velocity is 2. So it will be 10. And what will be the unit? Linear momentum unit is kg meter per second. That is the unit. Done. Linear momentum. Okay, it's the answer. 1 marks question. Done. Okay, chalo. Next question. Next page. Let me take the next question. Linear momentum of a ball of mass 50 gram is 0.5 kg meter per second. Okay, it is 0.5 kg meter per second. Find its velocity. Again, one line formula. What is the formula? Sorry. Linear momentum equal to mv. You need to find the velocity. Therefore, velocity will be p by m. Linear momentum is 0.5 divided by m. Uh, Sorry, linear momentum is 0.5
স্যার এটা কেজিতে আছে আর ওটা
গ্রামে আছে।
গ্রামে
ইয়েস,
আছে।
এটা কনভার্ট করতে হবে। তাহলে তোমাকে আগে মাস ইকুয়াল টু ওটা কেজিতে কনভার্ট করতে হবে। পি ইকুয়াল এম ইকুয়াল টু 50 গ্রাম, তাহলে এটা উইল বি 50 বাই 1000 কেজি। 50 বাই 1000 কেজি, এখানে লেখো না কেজি, রাইট ইট 5 বাই 100, 5 বাই 100 কেজি, এরকম ফর্মেই রাখো। There you put the value of mass in kg. You will write 5 by 100 over here. 5 by 100. So it will be 0.5 into 100. This 100 will go up, isn't it? This 100 will go up here, multiplied, divided by 5. So it will become 50. 1, 2, 50 by 5. So it is basically 10. 10. What are we finding? We are finding velocity. So unit should be kept in mind. We are finding velocity. So the unit will be 10 meter per second. That's the answer. Okay, everyone, done? Chalo, next
Yes,
question.
sir.
Yes, next question. Let me save the file. Import. If you are having any problem, ask me to stop and ask the doubt. Okay, I will try to cover almost all the problems and I will give you homework later. Chalo. A force of 15 Newton acts on a body of mass 2 kg. Calculate the acceleration produced. Very good. So you are said force of 15 Newton. So force is basically 15 Newton. Mass is equals to 2 kg. And what formula you know? Force equal to ma. Force equal to ma. You need to find acceleration. The acceleration will be equal to F by m, isn't it? So it will be equal to F হচ্ছে 15, m হচ্ছে 2 kg. তাহলে it will be 7.5. What are we finding? We are finding acceleration. তাহলে acceleration, oh sorry.
মিটার পার সেকেন্ড স্কয়ার।
Yes, absolutely right. Acceleration will be meter per second square. That is the answer. Okay, done. Shall I go on to the next question? Okay, chalo, next question. Import. A force of 10 Newton acts on a body of mass 5 kg. Okay, find the acceleration produced. Very easy, very easy problem. Force equal to 10 Newton. Okay, mass equal to 5 kg. Find the acceleration produced. তাহলে force equal to mass, acceleration. अच्छा, sorry. Are we doing the same problem? This is question of oh three. Okay. हाँ, मुझे लगा इतना similar problem. Find the acceleration. So acceleration equal to F by m. Force is 10 Newton divided by m. You will check before putting the values. You will check whether everyone is in the same system of units. All the physical quantities are in SI unit here. So acceleration will be 2 meter per second square. That's the answer. This is acceleration. Okay, done, done. Chalo, next question. Shall I move on to the next question? কারোর অসুবিধা হলে আমাকে বলবে. If you are facing any problem, any one of you will ask me. Next question. Number 5. Number 5.
Sir, done.
Okay. Chalo. Calculate the magnitude of force which when applied on a body of mass 0.5 kg produces an acceleration of 5 meter per second square. Now, you know the formula you can do, but what is the diagram? To, to give a better idea of your concept, magnitude of force which when applied on a body of mass 0.5 kg. So mass is 0.5 kg of this body. When you are applying a force of you need to find the magnitude of this force. This force is how much? It will produce and you will push the body over here. Okay, the body is here. You have pushed the body to in this position, and a certain acceleration is produced, which is 5 meter per second square. You need to find the force. So force is equal to ma. So force is equals to mass into acceleration. Mass is 0.5. Just a minute. Mass is 0.5. Acceleration is 5. So how much? 2.5. It is 2.5. 5 has a 25 and 0 1 point is there. So this is Newton because we are finding out force, isn't it? So answer. This is the answer. Okay. Yes, doubt? Ask me. Raising hands. Who raise hand? Doubt? Ask me.
স্যার
Hmm.
বলছিলাম স্যার ডায়াগ্রাম না বানালে কি চলবে?
হ্যাঁ, I just draw the diagram to give you an idea of the what thing is happening. Okay. Definitely.
ঠিক আছে
But for this problem, there are certain problems where it is required to draw the diagram. Otherwise, maybe the teacher will not also accept the answer. Okay, there are some problems, not this one. You can do this without diagram. Chalo, next. Number 6. A force of 10 Newton acts on a body of mass 2 kg for 3 seconds. Okay, acha. Initially at rest, calculate the velocity acquired by the body and change in momentum of the body. See the diagram first. So slowly the problems will become difficult. See the diagram first. What is the diagram? This is the body which is at rest. Initially the body, see the initially at rest. So here the velocity of the body is 0. Rest means velocity is 0. Acha. Now we are applying a force of 10 Newton. Let me apply a force of 10 Newton here. Okay. For 3 seconds. We are pushing the body for 3 seconds and the body after 3 seconds reached here. After 3 seconds the body reached here. Okay. For 3 seconds the force is applied. I am writing the time is 3 seconds for which the force is applied. Acha Aryan, what happened? Why so late? Aryan Das,
Yes, sir.
why so late?
Sir, due to network issue, I joined late, sir.
Okay. So 3 seconds. Then we are doing numericals of Newton's second law. Okay. Exercise 3C. Acha. Question number 6. So time is 3 seconds. Calculate the number one, the velocity acquired by the body. Now to find the velocity, we are required to find the velocity of this position. So this is our final position, isn't it? Now we know that mass of the body is 2 kg. Let me write mass here. Mass of the body. Let me write just a minute. So mass of the body is who is joining now? What happened, Abhinav?
ভুল করে লগ আউট করে গেছি।
Oh, ক্লাসে ডিস্টার্ব হয় এরকম করবে না তোমরা কেউ। নেক্সট টাইম যেন এরকম না হয়। বি কেয়ারফুল। আচ্ছা দেখো, মাস হচ্ছে 2 কেজি। ওকে। Now, can you tell me to find the velocity of this position? ভালো করে দেখো, to find the velocity of this position of the final position, we need acceleration. We need to know the value of acceleration, isn't it? So that we can find the value of final position, velocity of final position. So first, let me find the value of acceleration. So force equal to ma, acceleration will be equal to F by N. So what is the value of force? 10 Newton. You see 10 Newton is applied. And what is the value of mass? 2 kg. So if we don't have to write the units like this, just 5, it will be acceleration. So acceleration will be equal to 5, 2 5 are 10, 5 meter per second square. This is the value of acceleration. Okay. Now using this value of acceleration, we are going to find the final velocity by motion in one dimension chapter formula. What is that? Acceleration equal to v minus 2 by t. Yes, absolutely right. So this will be time is, you know, this is the time. Therefore 3 seconds time. Okay, so time is 3 seconds. So I will put acceleration value as 5. Just now we found out 5 like this from here. And then v final velocity we are going to calculate. Initial velocity is rest. So 0 and time is 3. So v equal to 15 meter per second. This is first part answer. This is answer 1. Okay, this is answer 1. Change in momentum of the body. Very good. Change in momentum. So change in momentum, mass is same. This velocity is very small. So change in momentum, what will be happening? You see, let me write here. Change in momentum will be mass into delta. Mass into delta v. Basically, देखो, they have not asked the rate of change of momentum. If they ask for the rate of change of momentum, then whatever value of force I have applied, that would have been the answer. Are you getting my point? If they would have asked for rate of change of momentum, find the rate of change of momentum, then no need of calculation. J force we have applied, that exactly same force will be the rate of change of momentum, because according to Newton's second law, The rate of change of momentum of a body is basically nothing but the force applied on the body, isn't it? So, but they only ask for the change in momentum of the body. So you see one thing very clearly, very conceptual. See, force from Newton's second law, force is rate of change of momentum. Very conceptual thing, you see. So I can write delta P by T, isn't it? So delta P will be how much? Delta P means F will be multiplied by T. If this T goes up, it will get multiplied by F. Right? We know the value of force. What is the value of force? 10 Newton. We know the time duration, that is 3 seconds. So it will be 30. And what are we finding? We are finding change in momentum. See, এটাই তো জিজ্ঞেস করেছিল. They have asked for this only, na? They have asked for change in momentum. Calculate the change in momentum of the body. So it is change in momentum
kg
unit
meter per
will be what is the unit? Kg meter per second. It is kg meter per second. So this is the answer of the third part. And I know many of you have not done in this way. You have done in a different way. I know. I am telling you how you have done. You have done mass into velocity final minus mass into velocity initial, isn't it? Initial momentum minus final momentum. Yes or no? You have many of you have done like that. This is answer part 2. Okay, so alternate and part 2 alternate thing I am writing. So alternate part 2 alternate process. So you need to clear all the concept. Alternate process is change in momentum basically is final momentum minus initial momentum. Delta P. Who has raised hand? You can ask me. So P final minus P initial. Okay, difference of momentum. So final is mass is, so you can take 0.5. What is the mass? 2 kg. 2 kg. So 2 into final velocity is 15 minus 2 into initial velocity is 0, isn't it? So it will be 30 minus 0 equal to 30 kg meter per second. See, this is the alternate. Okay, alternate process. Okay, this is mass into velocity. This is mass. This is final velocity, and this is mass. This is initial velocity, which is 0 because initially the body is at rest. Yes. Any doubt? You can ask me. Any doubt? You can ask me. No doubt? No doubt. Shall I move on to the next question?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So question number 7. Yes. Raising hands. Ask me.
স্যার বলছি ডেল্টা ভি বাই টি কি অ্যাক্সেলারেশন হয়?
হ্যাঁ, delta v by t is acceleration. ঠিক আছে? delta v by t is acceleration. চলো, change of velocity per unit time. বাট এটা তোমার এখানে তো কোথাও লাগছে না বাবু। চলো।
স্যার ওই কোশ্চেন নাম্বার 5 এর 1টা আমি অনুপম করেছিলাম।
ওকে ওকে। আচ্ছা, ক্লাসে আমি যেভাবে করাচ্ছি সেগুলো ফলো করো। ঠিক আছে? অন্য কোনো নিজের মাথা চালাইও না। যখন আমি হোমওয়ার্ক দেবো সেগুলো প্রিপেয়ার করবে নিজের মতো করে। ঠিক আছে? ওকে। ক্লাসে আমার যেটা স্ক্রিনে দেখাচ্ছি ফলো করো, নাহলে মিস করে যাবে। এটা আমি বহুবার তোমাদের বলি। ক্লাসে যখন করাবো ইউ উইল ফলো মাই প্রসেস এন্ড ফলো হোয়াট এভার আই এম রাইটিং ইন দ্য স্ক্রিন। আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, নাম্বার 7। Anyone joining from any other account? চলো। So number 7. Force acts for 10 seconds on a stationary body of mass 100 kg Okay, force acts for 10 seconds on a stationary body of mass 100 kg. Stationary body means, first point, what is stationary body? বলো stationary body কি?
Body at rest.
Body at
Yes,
rest.
Body at rest.
A body at
very,
rest.
yes, velocity
Body at
equal to
rest.
0. Very good. Acts for 10 seconds on a stationary body of mass 100 kg. So this is mass m given. After which the force ceases to act. Ceases to act means force stops acting. So always remember one thing. Force ceases means stops. Ceases means stops acting. Stops. So one thing you should remember, when the force stops to act, will the body stop? No, the body will not stop. फोर्स का रुक जाना इसका मतलब है एक्सेलरेशन रुक जाना. Force stops means acceleration stops. The body do not stop. Means increment of velocity will stop, but body will not stop. Body will keep on moving with the final velocity. Body will keep on moving with the last updated velocity. Velocity was increasing when the force was applied. During that period, when the force was kept on applying, the velocity will keep on increasing. And when the force stops to act, then increment of velocity will stop, but last value of velocity will be maintained ever after. Okay, from there on. So after which the force is to stop. The body moves through a distance of 100 meters in the next 5 seconds. Okay. Calculate the velocity acquired by the body. Now you see, let me first draw. Force acts for 10 seconds. There is a body like this. Very carefully see. There is a body like this. Okay. A force is applied over here, which is F. I don't know the force. Then this force is applied for 10 seconds. I have kept on applying this force for 10 seconds. Let me write. For 10 seconds, I have applied this force and it brought the body from here to here. Brought the body from here to here. Okay, and this time duration is how much? 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
So during this time, force কিন্তু এর পেছনে লাগানো ছিল. Force was attached to it. মানে the force was applied during this time. The pushing was throughout the journey. Okay, and the mass of the body is 100 kg given. Okay, stationary body. So here what is the velocity? Stationary body 0. Okay, and in this position what is the velocity? We don't know. Okay, we are going to calculate this velocity. We don't know this. Okay. Okay, the body moves to a distance 100 meter in the next 5 seconds. But after 10 seconds, here to here, this journey here to here is 5 seconds, and this distance is also given. So this distance is 100 meter and time is 5 seconds. Now can you tell me, very carefully see, why this information is given? Why this information is given? Because this information is given, this will help you to calculate this velocity. Because whatever velocity 100 distance by time from here 100 by 5, this velocity will be maintained throughout. Na? In this entire journey, this velocity will be maintained, and here also the velocity will be same. Do you understand or not? Because whatever value of velocity will be achieved in this position, that value will help it to move a distance of 100 meter in 5 seconds. Whatever value of velocity will be achieved in this position, that value of velocity will help the body to move 100 meter in 5 seconds. So that will help you to calculate the value of velocity in this position. So you number. So see how these problems are solved. You start numbering. This is position 1, position 2, position 3. Okay, so velocity at number 2 will basically equal to distance by time, uniform velocity, because this portion force is not there, isn't it? This portion force is not there, so this portion is uniform velocity because force stops to act. Let me write over here. This will be uniform velocity since force stops to act. Since force stops to act, মানে force stops to act মানে force equal to 0. Therefore force 0 মানে কি? Acceleration equal to 0. ঠিক আছে? আর therefore acceleration 0 মানে কি? Uniform velocity. Acceleration 0 মানে uniform velocity, no change of velocity. Okay, this is the concept. So let me do here. The distance will be 400, so it is 100 divided by, just a minute, so it's 100 divided by 5, so it is 20 meter per second. 100 divided by 5, so it is 20 meter per second. So here the value of velocity I have got. This value is 20 meter per second. This is 20 meter per second, or this is the value of velocity over here. Okay. Acha. Calculate the velocity acquired by the body. So this is answer 1. So this is basically answer 1. Velocity acquired by the body. Okay. और इधर भी velocity 20 रहेगा, position 3 में भी velocity 20 रहेगा because uniform velocity will be maintained. अच्छा, number 2, acceleration produced by the force. Okay, acceleration is change of velocity per unit time. So acceleration कहाँ पे हो रहा है? From 1 to 2. Here acceleration will happen. This is accelerated motion. This is not uniform motion. Okay, so acceleration is equal to final velocity minus initial velocity by time. Final velocity is 20, initial velocity is 0, and the time is 10. So acceleration is 20 by 10, so it is 2 meter per second square. Unit भूल के लिख ले, it will get 0. This is answer part 2. Is it okay? Okay. What is the third thing? Third, they have asked for the magnitude of force. So third part, they have asked for the magnitude of force, and force is nothing but mother India. So force is ma. So let me write force. Force is mother, ma. What is your mass? Mass is. কোথায় mass গেল কোথায়? 100 kg. Yes. Here. Yes. Mass is there. So it's 100 into acceleration. We just found out 2. So it is 200 Newton. So this is third answer. This is answer 3. Okay, this is 200 Newton. Understood? Is the picture clear? Please give a thumbs up if you are getting the points. You are getting the concept. Please give a thumbs up and give me a confirmation, please. Everyone, if you give your understood, give a thumbs up.
Yes, sir, clear.
Okay, very good, very good. Okay, thumbs I am getting.
Yes, sir, clear.
Okay. Samadrita, understood? Toshan Pal, okay, yes. So, okay, number 8. Save. Number 8. Wait. Import. Number 8. Figure shows the velocity time graph of a particle of mass 100 gram moving in a straight line. Okay. Calculate the force acting on the particle. Calculate the force acting on the particle. Okay. Very good. Now, this is a combination of the last chapter, motion in one dimension, and Newton's law, punched question. This question is a punched question from the two chapters. So be very careful for studying physics, because physics, all the chapters will be punched. They will be entangled and mixed with each other. Now what you know from the previous chapter's concept, what is the slope of velocity versus time graph? Slope of,
Acceleration.
yes,
Acceleration.
yes, very good. Velocity versus time graph is basically acceleration. And calculate the force. Calculate the force. To calculate the force, you need ma. Force for you need ma. Ma.
Mass into acceleration.
Mass is given 100 gram. You have to convert it to kg. Very careful, very careful, very careful.
0.1 kg.
Yes, 100 by 1000. And acceleration come from slope of this graph. Acceleration will come from slope of this graph. Slope will give you acceleration. And how to find slope? Height by base. Height by base will give you slope. Height by base, height by base. This is height. This is base. Slope is height by base. So this will be height by base. What is the height?
Sir,
Height কত?
acceleration 4 meter
Height
per
is
second.
20. Base is 5.
5.
So it is 4 meter per second square. It is acceleration. So put the value 4 meter per second square. So 100 will cut, will be 10, and 4 it is 0.4. So 0.4 kg meter per second square, and you know kg meter per second square is nothing but Newton. So the force acting on the body is 0.4 Newton. That's the answer. Please check. Please check. Please check. Please check. Understood or not? Yes, give a thumbs up if you have understood. Okay. This is Newton. Okay. Force acting on the particle. Very good. Very good. Very good. Chalo, next question. Any doubt you can ask. Otherwise, we move on to the next question. Chalo, next question. Import. Importing number 10, right? Now we are going to go number 9. Chalo, number 9. Number 9. Chalo. Hmm. A force causes an acceleration of 10 meter per second square in a body of mass 500 grams. Okay. A force is creating an acceleration of 10 meter per second square in a body of mass 500 grams. What acceleration will be caused by the same force if same force in a body of mass 5 grams? So last class I taught you, isn't it? If I apply same force on different bodies, you will get different value of acceleration, because I gave you example of Arno Haldar and Anshi Agarwal, isn't it? Do you remember? So same numerical. So this numerical is based on Arno Haldar and Anshi Agarwal. Can you tell me, Arno, which is your mass? Out of the two mass given, Arno, can you tell me which one is your mass?
5 kg.
5 kg, yes. 500 gram is Anshi's mass and 5 kg is Arno Haldar's mass. Very good. Very good, Arno. Chalo. Now next, let us solve the
Sir,
problem.
how can someone's mass be 5 kg?
अरे for example, okay. So 500 gram भी कोई mass हो सकता है क्या? 500 gram is also impossible. So I am assuming 500 gram is Anshi Agarwal's mass and 5 kg is Arno's mass. Okay. Now let us do force equal to ma. So if same force means constant force. Let me do over here. So same force মানে constant force. তাহলে force is constant for two cases. Okay. So let me write force equal to m1 a1 will be equal to m2 a2. When the force is constant, product will remain same. माँ का जो product है ma will remain same. So let me write the values. m1 is 500. So 500 by 1000. kg into acceleration is 10. Okay, this is basically in kg. Don't forget the units. This is in kg. Okay, don't have to write it, but still you should remember this. And what about the other part? Other part is m2. M2 is 5 kg. 5 into acceleration is you don't have. You need to find out. Okay, so a2 you need to find out. So this is basically 502. 502s are 1000. 2 5s are 10. 5 5 will get cancelled out. So basically 1. 1 is remaining, isn't it? Wait. This 5 is getting cancelled with this 5, so only 1 is remaining. So acceleration a2 equal to 1 meter per second square. So same force when applied on a body of mass 5 kg, acceleration बहुत कम होगा. Okay, acceleration will be only 1 meter per second square. This is the answer. Please see whether you understood or not. Okay, understood? Chalo. Next question. Shall I move on? Give me a confirmation, please.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. So next question. Next question. So this is question number 10. So questions will become little bit tricky now. Please stay connected. You will enjoy definitely. If you do the theory classes attentively, numericals you will enjoy. And just the same thing. Chalo. A cricket ball of mass 150 gram moving at a speed of 25 meter per second is brought to rest by a player in 0.03 seconds. Find the average force applied by the player. Okay, now let me draw the figure. This is a cricket ball. This is the cricket ball. It is moving at a velocity that is 25 meter per second. So here I caught the ball, started catching the ball, and the ball will be totally stopped here. Okay. So can you tell me this is what is this time? 0.03 seconds. So this time span during which I stopped the ball, when I caught the ball, I delayed the process to reduce the effect on my hand. This is 0.03. Are you getting the thing? So this is 0.03. Let me draw here 0.03 seconds. So can you tell me what is the value of velocity in this position? It is 25 velocity. What is the value of velocity here? Bolo. What is the value of velocity here?
0.
Zero.
Very good, excellent. I stopped the ball over here. Very good. 0. So let me do one thing. Find the average force. So force is basically mass into acceleration. Mass of the ball is given 150 gram. See, this is the mass of the ball. So let me find the acceleration in this position. Mane basically retardation of by the force applied. So I am finding out the acceleration over here, or you can say retardation. So A will be equal to difference of velocity. I am writing delta V by T. Okay, or you can write retardation here, because in terms of when you look at the thing from the point of view of the ball, there it's retardation. Okay, but when you look at from the point of view of the force applied by the player, do you know in which direction the player is applying force? The player is applying force in this direction. This direction. This is the force applied by the player. This is the force applied by the player. By the player. Force applied by the player. Okay, delta V কত? Delta V হচ্ছে 25. 25 minus 0. Okay, and time is 0.03. 0.03. So it is basically 25 by 3 by 100. I am writing this 100 in the numerator. Are you getting it? So it will be how much? So you can keep this as 2500 by 3 only, because don't have to find it out, okay? You keep it as, do you need to find the acceleration? No, acceleration is not required. So you keep it as like this, 2500 by 3. You don't need acceleration. You keep it like this, meter per second square. Now what is the value of force? Let me write the value of force over here. So force equal to ma, and m is 150 gram divided by 1000 kg into acceleration is 2500 by 3. Okay, so you see what is the advantage of not calculating values. Sometimes you don't need to calculate values, that will help in your process. Okay, so be careful about that. So 1 2 3 zeros cancel, 1 2 3 zeros cancel, 3 5 ja 15, and 5 into 25 is 125. We are calculating force, so it will be Newton. So this is your answer. So this is, you should learn this from your experience कि कभी कभी calculation pending छोड़ देनी चाहिए. Sometimes you need to leave calculation and keep it in fraction form, because we are not required to calculate acceleration over here. So no need to waste your time dividing 2500 by 3. You just put the value in the raw form and you calculate the values. Okay, understood? Please confirm. Please give me a confirmation. Hurry up.
স্যার স্যার বলছি এখানে ফোর্স তো -125 নিউটন হবে তো।
না
125 নিউটন দিয়েছে।
না না দরকার নেই, ওটা তো ম্যাগনিটিউড অফ দ্য ফোর্স হচ্ছে 125. ওকে, they have asked for the average force applied by the player is applying force in the direction opposite to the movement of the ball. That's why this negative sign. Why this negative?
Sir,
Because
কারণ রিটার্ডেশন হচ্ছে
yeah,
রিটার্ডেশন।
exactly মানে basically force is applied in the opposite direction of the ball so that you can stop it. So that's why it's a retarding force, negative. You don't have to think about that. Okay, force applied by the player to stop the ball. You don't have to write the magnitude over there. Don't see the answer in the book. Okay, so this is the average force applied by the player to stop the ball. Yeah, I'm writing over here average force Acha, don't get confused by the word average force, because whenever you are catching the ball during the 0.03 seconds, throughout the 0.03 seconds time, the force applied is not same, exactly same. Little bit up down is there, because you are human, na? Human beings cannot maintain the same force, exactly same force throughout. So as human beings, we are not machines. So our application of force will vary little bit, up down, plus minus. Okay? Do you understand? So that's why they have asked for average force applied by the player, because player is a human being. So player is not a machine. So accurately same force throughout the journey, but throughout the time span of 0.03 seconds, same force is not able to be applied by a human. Human beings cannot be so much of accurate. So that's why the average word comes. Don't get confused about that. Okay. The average force applied by the player. Average force applied by the player. Wait. By the player. Okay. To stop the ball. You can write that. Just a minute. Average force applied by the player. Okay. You can write the direction is opposite to the direction of motion of the ball. You can write over here, while writing answer, you can write direction of this force is opposite to the direction of the motion of the ball. Direction of this force in the direction, but you can write in the direction opposite to the direction of the motion of the ball. In the opposite direction of the opposite direction of the motion of the ball, of the motion of the ball, in the opposite direction of the motion of the ball. Okay, that's it. Chalo, next question. Shall I move on to the next question? Okay, chalo. So now we'll do which question? Question number 11. Okay, chalo. A force acts for 0.1 seconds on a body of mass 2 kg initially at rest. Okay. So duration of application of force is given. Force is applied for 0.1 seconds on a body of mass initially at rest. So initially the body is at rest. The force is then withdrawn. देखो force ceases to act माने force is withdrawn माने force becomes zero and the body moves with a velocity of 2 meter per second. So what will be the diagram? See, here is the body like this. A force is applied for how much time the force is applied? For 0.1 second the force is applied. Okay, so mass of the body, this body is of mass 2 kg. Mass is 2 kg. Initially at rest. Initially rest means here before application of the force the velocity is 0 and here the force is withdrawn. Okay, in this position the force is withdrawn. Acha, after withdrawing of the force, the body here further moves with a constant velocity. Here the body moves after withdrawing of the force, the body moves with a constant velocity of 2 meter per second. So this is constant velocity. Constant velocity. So what will the velocity at this point? This point the velocity will be 2 meter per second. Because from here on the 2 meter per second will be maintained. Okay, find the magnitude of force. So force is mass into acceleration. Okay, or you can say rate of change of momentum. That is also force, isn't it? You know velocity, you know time, so you can do del v by t. That is basically nothing but ma. So let me find the force from Newton's second law. F equal to mass into, let me write, mass into, so this is basically delta p by t. So it is m delta v by t. So it is m into acceleration is delta v. What is the value of delta v? 2 minus 0. 2 minus 0 and t is 0.1. 0.1. So I am writing the value of mass also. Mass is 2 kg. So this is mass is 2 kg. Okay, this is mass 2 kg. So it will be 2 into 2 minus 0 is 2 by 0.1, 1 into 10. Okay, so it is 440. So what is this? This is force. So we are calculating force. This is force. So 40 Newton. That is the average value of force applied. Find the magnitude of force. This is the magnitude of force. Please check the answer. Please confirm. বলো,
স্যার
হ্যাঁ বলো।
বলছিলাম যে এই সামটা ফার্স্টে অ্যাক্সেলারেশন বার করে তারপরে তো ইনটু করা যেতে।
আমি তো অ্যাক্সেলারেশনই বার করলাম। ডেল্টা ভি বাই টি মানে কি? ডেল্টা ভি বাই টি মানেই তো অ্যাক্সেলারেশন। কনসেপ্ট ক্লিয়ার থাকো, মুখস্থ করো না। ডোন্ট মাগ আপ। এটা কি, এই পার্টটা কি দেখে নাও। এই পার্ট, হোয়াট ইজ দিস পার্ট? দিস ইজ নাথিং বাট অ্যাক্সেলারেশন। ওকে, বুঝতে পেরেছো? এটা কি? এটা ফ্রম নিউটন সেকেন্ড ল কি দেয়? ফ্রম নিউটনস সেকেন্ড ল। নিউটন সেকেন্ড ল কি দেয়? এফ ইকুয়াল টু এম এ কেই তো দেয় না? নিউটনস সেকেন্ড ল। Okay, from Newton's second law, force is equal to rate of change of momentum, delta p by t. Okay, সব রকম ভাবে করাচ্ছি আমি যাতে your concept are super clear. চলো, everyone understood? Please give me a confirmation. অর্চিত, তোমার হাত ফাত কিছু দেখছি না, হাত পা নাড়ানো দেখছি না। আর ইউ দেয়ার? অর্চিত চক্রবর্তী, নো রেসপন্স।
আছি স্যার।
আরে তুই রেসপন্স করতে হবে তো, একটু হাত ফাত তো অ্যাটলিস্ট থামস আপ তো দিতে হবে। ওকে, কি করে বুঝবো
মাইক কাজ
বুঝছো কিনা?
করছে স্যার।
ও মাইক কাজ করে, বাট ইমোজি তো কাজ করছে, তো ইমোজি দিয়ে বলতে হবে যে স্যার বুঝে গেছি। চলো, ভোটিং সিস্টেম। চলো নেক্সট, ইম্পোর্ট। ওকে, সো নাম্বার 12। চলো বেটা, চলো চলো চলো, নাম্বার 12। কি আছে? A body of mass 500 gram initially at rest is acted upon by a force, okay, which causes it to move a distance of 4 meter in 2 seconds. Let me draw the figure first. Let me draw the figure. So this is a body, okay. Now initially at rest. Initially at rest মানে here the velocity of the body is 0. Okay. Initially at rest. This body is acted upon by a force. You don't know how much force. Acha, mass of the body is given 500 grams. So mass is 500 by 1000 kg. That is equals to 5 by 10. You keep it like that, 5 by 10 kg. Okay. Acha. After application of the force, it causes the force applied causes it to move a distance of 4 meters. So after application, this body moves from here to here. From here to here, the body moves. This distance is 4 meter. This distance is 4 meter. Okay. In 2 seconds. So time is also given. 2 seconds. Distance is given. This is S. Okay. Calculate the force applied. Now, can you find the value of, for finding the force applied, you need to find the value of velocity in the second position, isn't it? You need to find the value of velocity in the second position. So how you can do it?
4/2.
No, this is not constant. This is not constant velocity. বুঝতে পেরেছো? এটাই তো গল্প। দেখো এখানে তো ফোর্স অ্যাপ্লাই হয়েছে। See over here. Force is applied. So in this position, acceleration is happening. মানে velocity will not be constant. So 4/2 is done in which case? When there is no acceleration. মানে when there is no force. So here force is applied. So uniform velocity will not happen. So in this case, velocity will be found out by the motion in one dimension chapter formula. What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? বলো। V equal to, sorry, V square equal to U square plus twice AS, or you can say you don't know acceleration, isn't it? So x is equal to ut plus half at square will do the job, I think. Okay. So let me write over here s is equal to, let me write over here s is equals to ut plus half at square. Okay. So acceleration you find out. What is s? S is how much? 4 meter. Ut is how much? Initial velocity 0. So it is 0. This part becomes 0, right? Because u is 0. Initial velocity is 0. This u is 0. So plus half a. What is the time? 2 seconds. So 2 square. So 4 is equals to, this 2 1 2 will get cancel out. This will be 2a, isn't it? This here 1 2 will be cancelled out. So a will be 4 by 2. It will be 2 meter per second square. That is the value of acceleration. Now by help of this acceleration, we can find the value of velocity over here. So acceleration in this journey here to here, the acceleration is given. Acceleration how much? 2 meter per second square. Okay. But do velocity is not required because we got acceleration. So আমার তো এখন আর velocity দরকারই নেই, তাই না? We don't need to calculate the value of velocity. Not required to calculate. Since we directly got the acceleration, not required. This is not required.
মাস ইনটু অ্যাক্সিলারেশন।
Yes. যদি চাইতো আমি বলতাম, if they asked for it then I would have calculated. So now force is equals to mass and that is 5 by 10, acceleration is 2, so 10 by 10 is 1 newton. We are finding force, so 1 newton. Give me a confirmation please. Excellent problem this is. Give me a confirmation.
ইয়েস স্যার।
Okay, fine, absolutely right.
স্যার কিন্তু ওই তুমি এস ইকুয়ালস টু ইউটি প্লাস ওয়ান হাফ এটি স্কোয়ার ওইটা দিয়ে করে লাস্টে 2 আসলে অ্যাক্সেলারেশন, আর ও তোষান বললো যে 4/2, ওটা তো একই হয়ে যাবে অ্যান্সার।
না না, এখানে মিলে যাচ্ছে সেটা দ্যাট ইজ ডিফারেন্ট। ওকে, এখানে হয়তো মিলে যাচ্ছে সেটা আলাদা ব্যাপার, কিন্তু ওটা অ্যাকচুয়ালি কজ নয়। বুঝতে পেরেছো?
ঠিক আছে।
বুঝতে পারছো 4/2 টা কখন হয়? এখানে তোমার ভ্যালুস গুলোর জন্য মিলে যাচ্ছে, কিন্তু তুমি এটাই যদি আরেকটু বড় করে করো, এখানে কেন মিলছে বলতো? বিকজ 2 স্কয়ার ইজ অলসো 4 এন্ড 2 ইনটু 2 ইজ অলসো 4। কিন্তু তুমি যদি এটা 3 সেকেন্ডস হয়ে যেত, আন্ডারস্টুড তোষান? এটা যদি 3 সেকেন্ডস হয়ে যেত, 3 স্কয়ার ইজ 9 এন্ড 3 ইনটু 2 ইজ 6, তখন ডিফারেন্স উইল স্টার্ট। এখানে 2 এর ক্ষেত্রে হোয়াট ইজ হ্যাপেনিং? 2 স্কয়ার ইজ 4 এন্ড 2 ইনটু 2 ডাবল অফ 2 ইজ অলসো 4, দ্যাটস ওয়াই সেম চলে আসছে। আন্ডারস্টুড? So be very careful in your concept. Be very careful. Okay? Because this journey from v equal to 0 to that second position. So that is a accelerated motion. So accelerated motion we never do distance by time. Distance by time, that is class 7 formula. Distance by time ওটা class 7 এর speed বার করার formula. Okay? Okay. চলো. So not required to calculate over here. Not required to calculate because we got directly acceleration. Okay, chalo, everyone understood? Let us move on to the next question. You have to revise this PDF again and again, especially the last 5 to 6 formulas, 5 to 6 questions. Okay, now let me import. Now we are going to do question number, which one? 13, isn't it? Chalo. A car of mass 480 kg moving at a speed of 54 km per hour. Be very careful. Check the unit. Dangerous unit is given. Kilometer per hour. This is not SI. So keep a note on this. Don't put this value. Acha. Is stopped by applying brakes in 10 seconds. Okay. So this car is, I am drawing this car. This is the car, suppose. This is moving with a velocity of 54 meter per second. Okay, and the mass of the car is 480.
স্যার ওটা কিলোমিটার পার আওয়ার হবে।
হ্যাঁ, কিলোমিটার পার আওয়ার, ঠিকই তো। হ্যাঁ, ও ওকে, হ্যাঁ, কিলোমিটার পার আওয়ার। দেখো আমি তোমাদের বলে আমি নিজেই ভুল করছি। দ্যাট ইজ kmph. Okay, now first thing I will convert this car is moving in this direction and then suddenly brakes are applied. So just before brakes application, what will be the velocity of the car just before brake application? That will be 54 kilometer per hour. Okay, so let me first convert this value to meter per second. So 54 into 5 by 18, isn't it? So it will be 18. You cancel it out. How much? 18 threes are how much?
15 মিটার পার সেকেন্ড।
So this is the value of velocity just before application of brakes. Okay, so this is the velocity. Let me write over here. This is the velocity, just velocity of car just before application of brakes. Now I will draw the journey of during which the brakes are applied. So I will draw the journey. Suppose here the velocity is 15 just before application of brakes, and brakes are applied. So here, what will the velocity over here in this last position? What will the velocity? Bolo?
0.
Stopped. Yes. Stopped mane 0 because the car is stopped. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Now force applied. So find the acceleration. Time is given 10 seconds. So this time duration is also given 10 seconds. Read the question. Read the question. Time is given. Okay, see the time 10 seconds over here. Okay, I have marked in the question 10 seconds. So acceleration is how much? But you don't have to find acceleration. Just find Newton's second law. Okay, from second law, Newton's second law, force will be equal to delta P by T m delta V by, sorry, what am I writing? M delta V by T m into, what is delta V? 15 minus 0, 15 minus 0, or you can write 0 minus 15, then negative value of force will come. So let me write over here, don't be, yes, the negative value will be to the opposite direction. So 0 minus 15 by T is how much? Okay, T is how much? 10 seconds. So let me write
10 seconds.
mass also 480. Okay, this is the value of mass, and time is 10 seconds. Okay, so it is 480 into 15 minus 15. So I am writing minus 15 by 10. So 0 will get cancelled out. If you multiply the value, 15 into 48, big value, calculate. কত আসছে দেখো, করে রাখো, ক্যালকুলেশন করে দেখো, 15 into 48 how much? 720, isn't it?
720.
Yes, yes. So minus 720, this is the value of force. So 720 Newton. Okay, the negative sign is because it is a retarding force. Okay, because the force is retarding, that's why it is negative. So this is because negative retarding force, because since retarding force, okay, this is the answer. Acha, remember one thing, friction force and brake force, these are all retarding force and they will always come negative. Okay, কি বললাম, friction force is always negative and brake force is always negative. They are retarding forces. They stop a body.
অ্যান্সারে মাইনাসে নেই।
হ্যাঁ, তো magnitude of force applied by the brake তো মাইনাসে থাকবে না। They have asked for the magnitude. Magnitude মানে direction is not required. Okay, understood? So they have asked for the calculate the force applied by the brakes. Okay, আমি লিখে দিচ্ছি, ওটা কোনো ইম্পর্টেন্ট নয় গো। তুমি এরকম লিখে দেবে যে রিটার্ডিং ফোর্স লিখে দেবে, মাইনাসটা রিটার্ডিং এর জন্য। তো ওরকম ভয় পেও না কিন্তু, তুমি তোমার লেখার উপর ডিপেন্ড করছে। তুমি যদি মাইনাস 720 লেখো, that will be considering the direction of car. Okay, so only magnitude, if you write, then you can write only 720. Okay, magnitude of retarding force. Okay, so I'm writing the magnitude of retarding force over here is 720 Newton. Let me write over here, magnitude of retarding force, therefore magnitude of retarding force by brakes equal to কত? Equal to 720 Newton. Okay, equal to 720 Newton. So that's it. You can write like this and also write answer like this. Okay. Chalo, next question. Next question. Chalo. Import. Chalo, 14. A car is moving with a uniform velocity of 30 meter per second. A car is moving with a uniform velocity of 30 meter per second. It is stopped in 2 seconds by applying a force of 1500 Newton through its brakes. Calculate the change in momentum of car. Very good, very good. So, very easy question. So, let me draw over here. This is the car which is moving with a velocity of 30 meter per second, and brake forces are applied in the opposite direction. Okay, this is the velocity direction. Brake forces are applied in this direction. Okay, F, and the car has, after moving a distance of 2 seconds traveling, it is finally stopped over here. So if I draw, this is the car. Stop means here the velocity is 0. So time duration will be 2 seconds. Okay, and the force applied is 1500 Newton. Let me write it also. Force applied is 1500 Newton. Okay. Now calculate the change in momentum. So what is, according to Newton's law, how will you write this? Don't calculate like that. So according to second law, of motion, or Newton's second law, you write Newton's. So this is how you should write in the exam. Okay, according to Newton's second law, force is equal to delta P by T. Okay, you are asked to find the change in momentum of the car. Delta P you are asked for. So delta P will be equal to force into T, isn't it? So let me write in the reverse direction. The delta P equal to F into T. What is F? F is 1500. The force, brake force given. It is given in the question. T is 2 seconds. So it is 30 0 0. Okay, 30 0 0. This is delta P. So delta P means what? Its unit will be কত হবে unit? kg meter per second. kg meter per second square লিখে দিও না, তাহলে ফোর্স হয়ে যাবে। kg meter per second. 3000. This is answer A. Is it okay? Answer A. The retardation produced in car. What will be the retardation? বলো। Retardation produced in car. Let me write over here. So for finding the retardation, we need to find force equal to NA, isn't it? So M you know, now you don't know M. So what you will do? Retardation. Okay, velocity is 0. Retardation. So retardation will be equal to delta V by T, isn't it? Delta V by T. Or you can write like this. Retardation equal to, first you find acceleration equal to V minus U by T equal to 0 minus initial velocity is 30 by time is 2, that is equals to, or equal to A equal to minus 15. So minus 30 by 2 মানে minus 15 meter per second square Then you write therefore retardation equal to, without the negative sign, only 15 meter per second square. Understood? So retardation produced in the car, that is answers B. Okay. Now mass of the car. Mass is what? Mass is ma. F equal to ma. So if you only consider the magnitude of force, okay,
Force
only
in
the,
force
yes, yes.
into
So F equal to, let me write over in the next page. F equal to ma. Okay, I am only writing magnitude of force. Magnitude of force equal to 1500 Newton. So don't have to write the sign, okay? So M into A, okay? Or you can write mass into retardation. You can write M into R. Magnitude, so you just write retardation. Okay, so retardation. So it mass is how much? Mass is, you are going to find out the mass, okay? So just write M equal to F by R. So M equal to F by R, okay? We are dividing it, or equal to F is how much? 1500 by R is how much? Retarding force কত? 15. So if you cancel, mass equal to 100. It is kg. What happened? Okay, understood? Please confirm. Give me a confirmation whether you have understood or not. बोलो बोलो, सबको समझ में आया कि नहीं? Give me a confirmation. Okay.
Yes, sir.
What is happening? Okay. Answer C. ठीक है? Please check. Please check if you have any doubt. No doubts. So moving on to the last question of today. Number 15. Chalo. Okay. A bullet of mass 50 gram, a bullet of mass 50 gram, moving with an initial velocity of 100 meter per second, strikes a wooden block. Very good. And comes to rest after penetrating a distance of 2 centimeter in it. Let me see. First, draw the wooden block first. Suppose this is the wooden block over here. Okay, this is the wooden block. I can draw it bigger also. Wait. Okay, this is the wooden block. Okay, and a bullet of mass 50 gram moving with an initial velocity of 100. Suppose here it is the bullet over here. This is the bullet. It is moving like this with a velocity of 100 meter per second. Okay, 100 meter per second. You see one thing, students. Here also the mass of the bullet will not change, because even if it is a bullet, মানে gun firing, that is extremely high speed. So speed is huge. 100 meter per second is a huge speed, but that is also much less than the velocity of light. Okay, that is also much less than the velocity of light. So bullet mass will also not increase. Okay, light speed is uncomparable. Okay, so in general daily life activities we don't consider the change of mass effect. Okay, so this is bullet, bullet. Okay, bullet. This is bullet, and it is moving with this mass and it is striking over here. Okay, now at the point of striking, just before striking, what will be the velocity of the bullet? Just before striking, it will be 100, isn't it? When it penetrates inside the box, then its speed reduces. It penetrates inside the box, its speed reduces, and after a certain distance it will come to stop. Okay, comes to rest. It comes to rest because the wooden block will reduce the velocity of the bullet, isn't it? The more it goes inside, its velocity will be reduced more. More inside, velocity more reduced. So at the certain time after penetrating 2 centimeter, so this distance is 2 centimeter where the bullet finally stops. Okay, and here what is the velocity of the in this position inside the bullet? Here velocity is how much? 0, because the bullet stops. Yes, here the bullet stops. Let me write bullet stops. Two centimeter is the penetration of the bullet inside the wooden block. Let me write, this is the wooden block. This is the wooden block. Okay. Initial momentum of bullet. So initial mane which position is the initial? This is the initial position. Initial bullet velocity. Initial bullet velocity, and 0 is the final bullet velocity. So let me write one by one. Number 1, initial momentum of the bullet. So let me write initial bullet momentum will be equal to how much? Mass into initial velocity. Mass of the bullet is 50 gram. So 50 by 1000, and velocity of the bullet, initial velocity is 100 meter per second. So it is 100. So 5000 by 1000 is 5. It will be kg. How much? Kg meter per second. बोलो तो समझ में आया कि नहीं? Initial momentum of the bullet 5 kg meter per second. So let me write over here answer. So this is answer 1. Okay. Next, final momentum of bullet. Okay, no problem. Final momentum of bullet. Let me write final bullet momentum. Final bullet momentum. Bullet momentum will be equal to mass into final velocity. Mass is how much? This is initial, so V initial we can write, this is V final. Okay, so V final, F for final you can write like this, V final. Okay, mass is same thing, 50 by, you don't have to write because final momentum will be 0 na, velocity, final velocity is 0, so you just write like this, you mass into 0, that is equal to 0. 0 is the answer. Okay, this is the answer, part 2. Okay, final momentum of bullet. Retardation caused by the wooden block. Okay, so you have to find out the acceleration. So retardation, first you write acceleration by the wooden block. So acceleration by wooden block acceleration is equals to final velocity minus initial velocity. Okay, final velocity, এটা কত? Final velocity is 0. What is the initial velocity? 100. Okay, minus 100 meter per second square. আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, বাই উডেন ব্লক। আচ্ছা এবার কি হবে, বাই উডেন ব্লক হচ্ছে 100। ওকে, নেক্সট retardation is minus 100, so axle minus 100, so therefore retardation will be only 100. Okay, so this is the answer, part C. Part 3, what they are asking for part 4, resistive force exerted by the wooden block. So resistive force will be force মানে মা, so resistive force by wooden block, that is F will be equal to mass into retardation. So mass of the bullet is 50 by 1000 kg. Oh no. Yes, 50 first 50. Yes, 50 gram by 1000 kg into what is the retardation, 100. So this is in kg. Wait, what happened? Just a minute. Yes. So this is in kg and this is meter per second square.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, ask me.
স্যার বলছি এখানে সাবপার্ট 3 তে বইয়ে অন্য আনসার দেয়া আছে।
Subpart 3, let me see. Wait, let me see. Resistance caused by the retardation caused by the wooden block. So stops of to rest. Okay, 100 meter per second. বইতে কত অ্যান্সার দেওয়া আছে বলো, সাবপার্ট 3 তে, সাবপার্ট 3 না 2? সাবপার্ট 3, ওকে।
সাবপার্ট 3 2.5 into 10 to the power 5 meter per second square.
Just a minute. Let me see, let me check over here. Just a minute, okay. Okay. So can you identify my mistake? What is my mistake? I have,
Divided by
yes, I have not divided it by time. It is only V minus you have done. So what is the time? 2 centimeter. You see one thing, time is not given. So we have to find this time. Which time? Can you tell me? Which time? This time duration. So the time required for the bullet to stop, we have to find out. So how can we do that? Time required by the bullet to stop. That is basically, you have to use which formula? Can you tell me? S is equal to ut plus half at square. Time required for the bullet to stop, or you can also use v square equal to u square plus twice s, anything we can do. So let me find out the acceleration from that formula, because time we don't know, so we are going to find out acceleration from this formula. So acceleration of wooden block, try to understand one thing, we are unable to find, dekho, try to understand, Odisha, everyone please try to understand. By wooden block, acceleration by wooden block, let me write retardation by wooden block equal to r equal to minus a. Okay, now let me do one thing, acceleration is equals to v minus u by t, but we don't have this t, right? So we cannot use this formula of acceleration. So acceleration will be found out by a formula which contains displacement. Acceleration can be found out by a formula which contains displacement. So which formula contains displacement? V square equal to u square plus twice s. So v square equal to u square plus twice as. Okay, so let me find out v square is how much? 0. 0 square is 0, basically 0. Initial velocity is 30. So not here, 100 square plus twice into a, and s is how much? Penetration. S মানে this s, penetration distance. This is penetration of bullet. Penetration of bullet inside the wooden block. Inside the,
So 2 centimeter.
হ্যাঁ, এটাকে মিটারে কনভার্ট করতে হবে। ভেরি কেয়ারফুল, ভেরি কেয়ারফুল।
2 by
তাহলে
100 করে দিন।
হ্যাঁ, তাহলে এটা 2/100 মিটার। ওকে, এটা কত ছিল? এটা 2 সেন্টিমিটার ছিল। এটা 2/100 আমি মিটারে কনভার্ট করেছি। এটা মিটারে কনভার্ট করে দিয়েছি, ঠিক আছে? 2/100 করে। আর ইউ গেটিং মাই পয়েন্ট? নাও উই ক্যান ফাইন্ড আউট a। দেখো কত আসছে। লেট মি সলভ দিস প্রবলেম লিটল বিট। তাহলে এটা নেগেটিভ হয়ে যাবে, তাহলে মাইনাস, if this goes to this side it will be minus 1 2 3 4, because 100 square is 4 zeros, equal to 4a by 100. Okay, so acceleration will be minus 100, 4 zeros into another 100 divided by 4. Are you getting, everyone? समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं बोलो? So 4 से you cancel, 4 into 25. Okay, so the value of acceleration is minus 251,234. Okay, understood? So this is the value of acceleration. So now we are going to put this value over here. So retardation, we are asked for finding retardation, no? Retardation caused by the wooden block. So retardation, therefore retardation caused by wooden block will be 251,234 meter per second square. So we are going to put retardation value over here. So this value will be, let me write it down. This value will be 251,234. Okay, so 3 zeros are cancelled. So 25 into 5, 125. Okay, cancel 3 zeros, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. So it will be 125 into double zero. This much of Newton. This is force. Okay, understood everyone? Everyone understood? Please confirm. Are you sure everyone understood? So this is basically answer 3, answer 4. So this is answer 3. Let me write. This is answer 3 over here, and this is answer 4. Please confirm whether everyone understood or not, and ask me doubts. Bolo, doubt. Ask me. Who is raising hands? Ask me.
স্যার বলছি এখানে টাইমটা তোমার এই ডিস্টেন্স বাই ভেলোসিটি দিয়ে বের করা যাবে না?
আমি তো হাজারবার একই কথা বলি যে যখন তোমার অ্যাক্সিলারেটেড বা রিটার্ডেড মোশন হবে তখন ডিস্টেন্স বাই টাইম ইকুয়াল টু স্পিড, ওই ফর্মুলাটা ক্লাস 7 এর ফর্মুলা, যেখানে তোমাদের অ্যাক্সিলারেশন ছিল না। কত হাজারবার বলেছি, আসলে শোনো না তোমরা, এটাই প্রবলেম। আমি এইমাত্র আজকেই কাকে একটা যেন বললাম, তোষানকে না কাকে একটা যেন বললাম, যখন ডিস্টেন্স বাই স্পিড, ডিস্টেন্স বাই টাইম ইকুয়াল টু স্পিড বার করি, এই যে ফর্মুলাটা, এটা ক্লাস 7 ফর্মুলা, where velocity is uniform, কিন্তু আমাদের ক্লাস 9 এ ভেলোসিটি ইউনিফর্ম থাকে না মোস্ট অফ দ্য কেসেসে, এখানে অ্যাক্সিলারেটেড অর রিটার্ডেড মোশন থাকে। বুঝতে পেরেছো অভিনবশীল? আর ইউ গেটিং মাই পয়েন্ট অভিনবশীল?
ইয়েস স্যার।
ওকে, ওটা যদি হতো তাহলে তো কোনো ব্যাপারই হতো না, তাই না? বুঝতে পেরেছো?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
ওকে, Please confirm whether everyone understood or not. You can see the previous slides. So we will end the class over here. You don't have to wait for 1 p.m. Please confirm me whether you understood the things. Please give me
Yes,
a
sir.
confirmation. This is the first page. Ask me if you have any doubt. You can ask me. Okay. Here 2 centimeter retardation is happening in this place. In this place, retardation is happening. Let me draw over here. Here retardation is happening. Okay. Here in this place, retardation happens. Retardation. Retardation of kiska, of bullet. Retardation of bullet. Okay. Okay. So I hope everyone understood the class. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Else I will end the class over here. And next class we will start. Oh, one important announcement is there. Listen very carefully. I have written in the group your exam schedules, isn't it? I will take the mock test in normal time. Mane Wednesday batch students will give the exam on Wednesday, and Saturday batch students will give the exam on Saturday. Only the exam will happen in that day, and whatever classes we will do in the summer vacation, that will be Tuesday, whether online or offline, that will be decided. Okay. So please check the dates. I think it is 10th and 13th of June, and the syllabus will be. I have not written the syllabus. Please note the syllabus. Syllabus will be measurement, the first chapter, then motion in one dimension, and then Newton's law, and that will also include the gravity portion. I will cover up. Okay. So next day we are going to start Newton's third law, and third law is nothing but only one formula, one theory, and that is will be explaining that there is no numerical on third law. Okay. And then very important part will be gravity, laws of gravity. Okay. So okay, if you have understood, you can leave the class. We will meet again on next Tuesday, offline or online, that will be decided. Keep following the group, that will be decided, and I will send you some materials. We are going to prepare that materials during the summer vacation holidays. Okay. Okay. If you have any doubt, you can stay and ask me, or you can leave. Thank you for attending the class. Thank you everyone.
Bye bye, sir.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
স্যার
বলো।
স্যার আমি একটা জিনিস পাঠাবো মানে তোমার হোয়াটসঅ্যাপে।
পাঠাও।
Sir, please repeat the syllabus.
Syllabus is motion in one dimension, measurement and experimentation without the vernier calipers and without the screw gauge, because that is not in your theory part in your school, according to your school. Okay. So you don't have to prepare that. Only pendulum and the first part, that is units, that is there, and then laws of motion up to that portion that I will discuss just before the day of the exam.
স্যার পাঠিয়ে দিয়েছি।
হ্যাঁ, কি পাঠিয়েছো বলো। So okay,
Sir,
let me
এটা আমার-
wait, let me stop recording. This class is getting recorded. Okay.